Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Enjoy English Academy podcast, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ryan. Hello, everyone. Emma, I made a mistake at work this week, and I need your advice.
Of course. What happened?
My manager asked me to write a report, and I wrote the whole thing in casual language, very informal, like texting a friend. And she sent it back and said, this needs to be more professional.
Oh, Ryan, that is a very common mistake.
I know, and the worst part is, I knew it felt wrong when I was writing it, but I sent it anyway. So now I need your advice. What should I do?
That one word you just used is actually our whole topic today.
Which word?
Should. And two other words that work with it. Could and have to. 3 words that completely change how you express your opinions, give advice, and talk about rules in English.
3 words that do all of that?
3 words. And by the end of today, you will use all 3 naturally. In conversations, at work, with friends, everywhere.
I need this. Please teach me.
But first, our quick request.
Yes. If this podcast is helping you, please click the like button right now. Subscribe to Enjoy English Academy podcast and share this episode with one friend who is learning English. It takes 5 seconds and it means everything to us.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate your support. Okay, let us start with the most important word of the 3. Should.
Should. S-H-O-U-L-D.
Should is used to give advice or share your opinion. When you say someone should do something, you mean in your opinion it is a good idea. It is the right thing to do.
So when my manager said my report should be more professional, she was telling me her opinion about what is right.
Exactly. She was giving you advice. And you can use should to give advice to others, too. You should rewrite the report. You should ask your manager for feedback. You should study the company's writing style.
Those all sound like advice I actually need.
And when something is a bad idea, you use should not, which in conversation we almost always shorten to shouldn't.
Shouldn't. You shouldn't send a report without checking the tone first.
That is a perfect sentence and very relevant to your situation.
Very relevant. I really shouldn't have sent that without reading it again.
And here is an important tip. To make your advice sound more polite and less like a command, add I think before should. Instead of you should rewrite the report, say I think you should rewrite the report.
The I think makes it softer, less like an order.
Exactly. I think adds your personal opinion marker. It signals that this is your view, not a demand, not a fact, just your perspective.
I think you should rewrite it. I think you shouldn't use casual language. Both sound polite.
Both sound natural and respectful. And you can use should for yourself, too, not just giving advice to others.
Like, I should practice my writing more.
Yes, I should study more. I should sleep earlier. I should call my parents more often. These are things you feel are good ideas for yourself.
Things I know I should do, but sometimes I don't do.
That is very honest. We all have a list of things we should do that we sometimes avoid.
My list is very long.
Okay, let me ask you to practice. You are talking to a friend who wants to improve their English. They are not making progress and they feel stuck. What advice do you give them using should and shouldn't?
Okay, I think you should listen to English every single day, even for 10 minutes. Consistency is more important than long sessions. And I think you should try to speak out loud, even alone, even to yourself. And you shouldn't wait until you feel ready to practice speaking. You will never feel fully ready. You just have to start.
Ryan, that was excellent. 3 strong pieces of advice, all using should and shouldn't naturally.
It felt easy. The words just came out.
That is because the logic of should is very simple. Good idea means should. Bad idea means shouldn't.
Good idea should, bad idea shouldn't. Simple.
Now, word 2. Could. C-O-U-L-D.
I know could from the past, like I could swim when I was young.
That's one way we use could. But in advice and suggestions, could has a completely different job. When you suggest something with could, you are offering an idea, a possibility, not saying this is definitely the right thing, just saying this is one thing that might help.
So could is softer than should?
Much softer. Listen to the difference. You should join an English class. That is strong. It means I really think this is the right choice for you. Now, listen to this. You could join an English class. That is gentle. It means this is one option that might work. The choice is yours.
Should is my strong recommendation.
Could is a soft suggestion.
Exactly. Should has more pressure. Could has almost no pressure. It is giving someone an option without pushing them.
That is useful for when you want to suggest something, but you do not want to sound bossy.
Precisely. And you can make could even softer by adding maybe. Maybe you could join an English class. Maybe you could practice with a language partner. Maybe you could watch more English content.
The maybe makes it sound like a casual idea, not a strong opinion.
Casual and kind, like a friend offering possibilities, not a teacher telling you what to do.
Can I use could to suggest things to do together, like plans with a friend?
Yes, absolutely. We could watch a movie tonight. We could try that new restaurant. We could go for a walk this weekend. Could is perfect for suggesting shared plans because it does not impose. It invites.
It invites the other person. I like that.
And here is something interesting. Sometimes you want to give someone multiple options. In that case, could is ideal. You could go to the library. You could watch English shows at home. You could find a conversation partner online. All options, all possible, all helpful.
You give the ideas and they choose.
You give the ideas and they choose. Right, it lets the other person decide.
Let me practice. My friend just started learning guitar. They're finding it hard and feeling discouraged. What should I say using could?
Go ahead.
Maybe you could start with just one song that you really love. Learning something you love is always easier than learning something assigned to you. You could also watch YouTube tutorials. There are so many free resources. And maybe you could find someone to play with, even a beginner. It is more fun to learn with someone.
That was wonderful, Ryan. Encouraging, warm, and full of practical options, all without pressure.
It felt like I was genuinely trying to help my friend, not lecturing them.
That is exactly the effect of could. It sounds like support, not instructions. Now, the third word, and this one is a little different from should and could.
Have to.
Have to. And this is important to understand because it is much stronger than should or could. Have to means there is no choice. It is required. It is a rule. It is necessary.
Like, I have to wake up for work. I cannot skip that.
Exactly. You have to wake up for work means this is not optional. This is required by your life and your job. Here are more examples. You have to have a passport to travel internationally. Students have to submit assignments on time. Drivers have to follow traffic rules.
Have to is for obligations, things that are not optional.
Obligations. Very good word. An obligation is something you must do, and have to expresses that very clearly. Now, here is an important grammar note. When the subject is he or she, have to changes to has to.
She has to submit the report. He has to renew his passport.
Perfect. I have to, you have to, we have to, they have to. But he has to, she has to, it has to.
Just for he and she and it, the have changes to has.
Exactly. And now the most interesting part, the negative form. Do not have to. And this is where many learners make a serious mistake.
What is the mistake?
Many people think do not have to means the same as should not, but they mean very different things. Listen carefully.
Okay, I'm listening.
You should not eat junk food.
That means eating junk food is a bad idea. It is harmful. I am advising you against it.
Now listen to this. You do not have to eat junk food. That means junk food is not required. Nobody is forcing you to eat it. But it is not saying it is bad, just that it is not necessary.
So should not means it is a bad idea. Do not have to means it is not required. Completely different.
Completely different. And confusing them can create very strange sentences. So remember, should not means not a good idea. Do not have to means not required. Your choice.
My choice versus bad idea. Two very different meanings.
Let me give you some examples of do not have to. You do not have to speak perfectly to communicate. Just speak clearly and people will understand. You do not have to study grammar for hours. Short, consistent practice works better. You do not have to wait until you are fluent to start conversations. Start now.
Those are all freeing sentences. They remove pressure.
That is exactly what do not have to does. It removes pressure. It says this expectation does not exist. You are free.
I love that. Removing unnecessary expectations is so important for language learners.
It is. Many learners put too much pressure on themselves, and do not have to is a powerful reminder of what is truly necessary and what is just self-imposed pressure.
Now, can we put all three together? Should, could, and have to in one conversation?
Let us do a role play. I am your manager. You are coming to me after the report situation. You want to apologize and ask for guidance. Ready?
Ready.
Ryan, thank you for coming to speak with me. I understand you received my feedback on the report.
Yes. I really should have checked the tone more carefully before submitting. I apologize for that. I think I should have read the company style guide first.
I appreciate you saying that. What do you plan to do differently going forward?
I think I should rewrite the report before the deadline. Could you give me some examples of the professional tone you were looking for? That would help a lot. I also think I could review some past reports that were written by senior colleagues to understand the standard better.
That is a good plan. Do you have any questions about what is required?
Yes. Is there a specific format I need to follow?
You have to include an executive summary at the top, but you do not have to follow a rigid template beyond that. You have some flexibility with the body of the report.
That is very helpful. Thank you. I will have the revised version to you by tomorrow.
That was absolutely perfect, Ryan. You apologized, you took responsibility, you asked for help, you made a plan, and you used should, could, have to, and do not have to completely naturally.
It felt real, like I was actually having that conversation.
Because the words were right. When you have the right words, real conversations become possible.
That is the whole point of learning English vocabulary. Not to recite it on a test, to use it in real moments.
Exactly. And moments like this, apologizing professionally, asking for guidance, making a plan, these come up in real life all the time. And now you have the words for them.
I actually feel less nervous about talking to my manager now.
Good. Let us do a quick review of everything before we go.
Yes. Today we learned 3 essential words for expressing opinions and obligations in English.
Word 1, should and shouldn't. Should means, in my opinion, this is a good idea. This is the right thing. Shouldn't means, in my opinion, this is not a good idea.
Add I think before should to make it polite. I think you should. I think you shouldn't.
Word 2, could, softer than should, means here is a possibility. Here's an idea. The choice is yours. Add maybe to make it even softer. Maybe you could.
Could is for giving options without pressure. Perfect for friendly suggestions and inviting plans with others.
Word 3, have to and do not have to. Have to means required, no choice, an obligation. He and she use has to.
And do not have to means not required. Not that it is a bad idea, just that it is not necessary. Very different from shouldn't.
Should not equals bad idea. Do not have to equals no obligation. Remember that difference, and you will never confuse them.
3 words: should, could, and have to. And I now understand all 3 clearly.
That is all the time we have today. Thank you so much for spending this time with us on Enjoy English Academy podcast.
Please subscribe to Enjoy English Academy podcast right now if you have not already. Give us a like and share this episode with someone who wants to speak more confidently in English.
And our question for you in the comments? Tell us one thing you think people should do every day to improve their English. Use I think you should in your answer. We would love to read every single response.
We genuinely read them all. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing. Your English improves every single day you show up.